If you think Africa is just lions, deserts, and safari jeeps, buckle up. You're about to discover a continent that hums with life, color, and stories older than time itself. From deserts that sink to lakes that bubble like soda, Africa will make you laugh, gasp, and maybe even rethink your bucket list. 1. Africa is gigantic. Like, really gigantic. Let's start with a size reality check. You could fit the United States, China, India, Mexico, and most of Europe inside Africa, and still have room for dessert. Yet somehow, many maps shrink it down like it's just another country. Fun fact: the Sahara Desert alone is bigger than the entire USA. So yeah, big doesn't even begin to cover it. 2. The wildlife is straight out of a movie. Over 1,100 mammal species call Africa home, and each seems to have auditioned for a starring role. You've got elephants that mourn their dead, giraffes who fight by swinging their necks like wrecking balls, and honey badgers who, well, just don't care. And let's not forget the wildebeest migration. Over 2 million animals stampeding across the plains in perfect chaos. Nature's version of rush hour, minus the honking. 3. The birthplace of humanity. If you've ever wondered where the human story began, you're looking at it. Fossils from Ethiopia and Kenya show that our earliest ancestors walked Africa's soil over 4 million years ago. In a way, visiting Africa is like going home, just with better Wi-Fi and more elephants. 4. The rhythm of gratitude. Africa doesn't just move to the beat, it is the beat. From the drums of West Africa to the gospel choirs of South Africa, rhythm is a language of gratitude. In many tribes, music isn't just for celebration, it's for thanks. People sing when they plant crops, when they harvest, and when they're just grateful to still be breathing after meeting a hippo. So next time you tap your foot to a catchy beat, remember, the roots of nearly every rhythm, from jazz to pop, started right here. Five. A desert that's alive. The Sahara might look empty, but it's full of secrets. Did you know it used to be green, with lakes and hippos? Scientists say it flips between desert and savanna every 20,000 years. So in about 10,000 years, you could be sunbathing next to palm trees and crocodiles. Plan ahead. Six. The boiling lake that's actually alive. Meet Lake Natron in Tanzania, so salty and alkaline that it can mummify birds mid-flight. But here's the twist: flamingos love it. They're the only creatures tough enough to thrive there, hatching bright pink chicks right on its crusty shores. Nature's way of saying, stay salty. 7. Gratitude in the wild. In Swahili, asante means thank you. And somehow, that word seems to echo everywhere. You'll hear it from a Maasai guide pointing out a cheetah. From a mother sharing food with travelers she's just met. Gratitude here isn't a gesture, it's a lifestyle. People live closer to the earth, closer to family, closer to what matters. It's like the continent itself whispers, slow down. Look around. Say thank you. 8. Africa is more than safari. Think Africa is all wildlife and wilderness? Think again. There's Cairo's ancient pyramids, Cape Town's beaches, Nairobi's tech startups, and Lagos, Africa's party capital, where traffic jams come with DJs. The diversity is wild. 54 countries, over 2,000 languages, and every climate from tundra to tropical rainforest. 9. The currency of kindness. There's a saying in Africa: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You feel that spirit everywhere, from kids waving at passing tourists to entire villages gathering to welcome strangers. In many communities, what little someone has, they'll share with you without hesitation. That's not poverty, it's wealth of the heart. 10. The coastlines you've never seen on postcards. Africa has some of the world's most jaw-dropping beaches. Seychelles and Mauritius look like they were photoshopped. Zanzibar smells like cloves and sunshine. And Namibia's Skeleton Coast? It's a surreal mix of sand dunes and shipwrecks, basically, pirate movie heaven. 11. Land of contrasts and miracles. Where else can you start your day on top of a snow-capped volcano, trek through jungle by lunch, and end the night under desert stars? Africa's contrasts are its superpower. Each mile feels like another world. Elephant 12. The gentle giants. Let's talk elephants for a second. They're massive, yes, but also poets of the wild. They mourn their dead, celebrate reunions, and even hug with their trunks. Spend 5 minutes with them, and you'll never look at animals or emotions the same way again. "13. Africa will change you. Every traveler says it. Africa stays with you. Maybe it's the kindness of strangers. Maybe it's the thunder of hooves across the Serengeti. Or maybe it's that quiet sunrise moment where you realize you've been taking too much for granted. Whatever it is, when you leave Africa, you don't just take memories, you take perspective. Africa doesn't need to prove its greatness, it simply is. A living, breathing reminder that gratitude isn't about what you have, it's about being alive to see it. So here's your challenge. Wherever you are, find your own African moment today. Slow down. Look up. And whisper a quiet, Asante.